Imagine walking into a doctor's office and saying, I don't feel well. The doctor then checks your temperature and says, you have a fever. Would you be satisfied if that was the end of the appointment? Of course not. Your next question would be, why do I have a fever? The same thing happens in literacy. A screening assessment might tell us that a student is at risk, but it cannot tell us why. That's where diagnostic assessments come in. Today, we're answering one of the most important questions every educator should know. What is the difference between a screening assessment and a diagnostic assessment? Welcome back to Literacy One-on-One Learning Channel. In episode 1, we learned that reading data is trying to tell us something. In episode 2, we explore the 4 major types of reading assessments. Today, we're taking a deeper dive into 2 assessments that are often confused. They are screening assessments and diagnostic assessments. Understanding the difference between these 2 assessment types can completely change the way you support struggling readers. Let's begin with screening assessments. Screening assessments answer one question: is this student at risk? Think of screeners as the front door of assessment. They are brief, efficient, given to all students, and used to identify students who may need additional support. Some examples of screeners or screening measures include letter naming fluency, nonsense word fluency, oral reading fluency, word reading fluency, and phoneme segmentation fluency. These assessments help us quickly identify students who may not be meeting grade level expectations. However, screeners have limitations. Some of those limitations are: they cannot tell us why a student is struggling. They cannot tell us which foundational skill is missing. And finally, they cannot tell us what intervention to provide. Screeners simply raise a flag and say, hey, this student needs a closer look. Now, let's talk about diagnostic assessments. Diagnostic assessments answer a very different question. And such question is, why is this student struggling? This is where educators begin thinking like literacy coaches. Diagnostic assessments are more detailed, administered individually, used with selected students, and last but not least, designed to identify the lowest unmastered skill. Let's imagine a student scores below benchmark on oral reading fluency. A screening assessment has done its job. It has identified a concern. Now we need to investigate. Is the issue phonological awareness? Is it phonics? Is it decoding, fluency, vocabulary, or comprehension? The diagnostic reading assessment plan will help you systematically answer those questions. Now think of it this way: screening identifies, while diagnostic explains. Let's revisit our student Marcus. Marcus is in third grade. His oral reading fluency score is significantly below benchmark. Teacher A says, "Hey, Marcus needs intervention." Then teacher B steps in and says, "Let's find out why." Teacher B proceeds to administer additional assessments and discovers that Marcus struggles with multisyllabic decoding. Suddenly, everything changes. Marcus needs explicit instruction in word analysis. That's the power of diagnostic assessment. It moves us from guessing to knowing. And when we stop guessing, our instruction becomes more effective. Let's discuss 3 common mistakes educators make. Mistake number 1. You're expecting a screening assessment to provide diagnostic information. Remember, screeners identify risk. They do not diagnose the problem. Mistake number 2. You provide intervention before identifying the missing skill. Intervention without diagnosis is simply educated guessing. Mistake number 3. Stopping the assessment process too early. Many teachers stop after discovering that a student is struggling. Exceptional teachers continue asking, what is the lowest unmastered skill? I want to leave with you this question. How many students have we tried to help without fully understanding what they needed? Because every struggling reader deserves more than a label. They deserve instruction informed by evidence. And every assessment brings us one step closer to understanding how to help. Thank you for joining me for episode 3 of our assessment and data-based decision-making series. In our next episode, we'll discuss why every student should not receive every assessment. If this video was helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Literacy One-on-One Learning channel. And remember, great teachers collect data/data. Exceptional teachers know what to do with it. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.